This episode is titled Lock Up. It came out November 19th, 1994. Directed by Dan Reba. Story developed by Paul Dini. Written by Marty Eisenberg and Robert N. Skier. Animation by Dong Yang It Out. Featuring Kevin Conroy as Batman.
Like that guy in the toilet that everyone will hear about at the end of the show.
If they're listening on YouTube, no, they won't. All right.
They won't. Listen on Spotify if you want to hear about the story about a guy's dick hanging up.
Or wherever you get your podcasts. Anyway, Kevin Conroy as Batman, Lauren Lester as Robin, Robert Costanzo as Bullock, Bob Hastings as Commissioner Gordon, Henry Pollock as Scarecrow, Arlene Sorkin as Harley Quinn, Marie Devon as Summer Gleeson, Lloyd Buckner as Mayor Hill, Richard Dysart as Dr. Bartholomew, George Zunza as the ventriloquist and Scarface, and Bruce Weitz as Lyle Bolton and Lockup. And if you want to lock up this podcast, then please be sure to leave us a like or subscribe, as it helps us out a lot, and you'll be notified when new episodes drop. Isn't that pretty cool? You want to do it?
I do it.
You should. Helps us out. Also, we will be hosting a live show on Sunday, September 14th.
Come on, you gotta get some energy. You're low energy right now. Come on, Sunday.
We will be reviewing Batman Sub-Zero live on YouTube. Gonna be pretty chill. So if you're cool, hey.
Wow, this guy's stealing my material.
And if you're not a snowflake, then come and join in on the review. We'll be playing some question and trivia games, as well as doing a live You've Got Mail segment where we can hear your thoughts on the movie. Cade will be our guy in the chair, making sure the show runs as smooth as ice. So get involved. Ooh. I don't even have that one written down. So
that joke was ice.
Oh.
No? Fuck.
Snow.
Snow good. It was snow good.
So get involved. Come watch us live on YouTube. September 14th, 8 p.m. British time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. How was that for a cold open? Oh, he's got another one!
You're supposed to do it in the Mr. Freeze voice. It's not as effective when you're not just doing it as yourself.
I'm sorry, how was that for a cold open, you fucking loser?
There we go.
We start at 5. All right. Actually, no. We start at 8. British Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
After 8 o'clock, I am the best.
Okay, honorable mentions. Dong Yang animated this episode, and they previously produced many of the episodes we reviewed. Some of the best being Bane, The Laughing Fish, Perchance Dream, Almost Got 'Em, Holly and Ivy, Joker's Favor, Vendetta, Baby Doll, Riddler's Reform, Trial, Harley's Holiday, and Second Chance. As always, buddy, what did you think of the animation in this episode?
Yeah, no quarrels. Don't think it particularly shined more than other ones. I like the way Bruce looked. He looked slightly different.
Yeah, in his little black suit.
Moving towards the new style of Bruce Wayne, you know what I'm saying?
A little bit. I mean, his expressions...
Looking a bit sharper.
Yeah, he was a bit sharper. His expressions were still very much the show, but I know what you mean. Sharper, the black suit, which he has in the New Adventures. Yeah, I thought the animation, excellent as always. Batman and Lockup really popped on the screen. I thought Batman especially, there wasn't much shadow Batman in this. It was more like chest out, cape, around his shoulders, running around being Batman. But I thought the boat backgrounds at the end were really detailed and moody. I thought they looked really good, those painted backgrounds. And I did notice one error, not with the animation, but with the sound department. When Lockup throws Mayor Hill in jail, he runs his nightstick across the bars, and there's no sound effect when he does it. It's just like, as he runs it across, yeah. So I was like, oh, we missed that one. But otherwise, great looking episode. Director Dan Reba has been credited in our review of See No Evil, as well as being a previous guest on this podcast. Story developer Paul Dini has also been credited in our review of Joker's Favor, and has also been a previous guest on this podcast. And writers Marty Eisenberg and Robert N. Skier have been credited in our review as What is Reality, as well as both also being previous guests on this podcast. So the creative team behind this episode all been on the show, so you can go back and listen to those episodes if you want to hear more from them. Acting creds here. All returning voice actors have been credited previously in their first appearance on this show, such as Marie Devon in Nothing to Fear and Richard Dysart in Dreams in Darkness. As far as new acting creds go for the show, there's just one, which is Lockup. played by Bruce White. He will go on to play Bruno Mannheim in Superman the Animated Series, who's a reoccurring character on that show. He's also known for playing Stuart Cayley in Deep Impact, Anthony Zakara in General Hospital, and the only thing that I recognized him from is he plays Lenny Asher in Season 2 of Dexter. He's the guy that takes extensive notes of what people are doing outside his house that lead Dexter to discovering who the murderer is in Season 2. Or like the Bay Harbor Butcher, like he was taking license plates. Do you remember that episode?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's Lockup. That's the guy who does Lockup. All right, utility belt of fun facts. Like Harley Quinn, the villain Lockup was originally created for the animated series, first appearing in this episode and was later introduced into the comics afterwards. So another creation for this show is Lockup, he's a great character. I really like him. Yeah. When Batman and Robin discover Lyle Bolton, his security chief aboard a prison ship, Robin says, "Well, blow me down," a phrase made famous by cartoon character Popeye the Sailor Man. So Robin quoting Popeye there.
Well, give me a blowy.
Give up your mouth. You have to wait till the end of the episode to get that. Unless you're on YouTube, then you don't know, but you should go check it out. Last appearance of Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, Mayor Hammy Hill, Harley Quinn, and Dr. Bartholomew on Batman the Animated Series. So this is the last time we see all of those characters in this part of the show. We won't see them again until the new Batman Adventures. So say goodbye to all of those. And when I think we ever see...
Goodbye!
Goodbye, Toby! Goodbye, Toby! Goodbye, Toby! Goodbye, Toby!
Maybe we see Dr. Bartholomew again, but... Oh yeah, he has no dialogue. I've got that fact here. This is the last episode to feature Henry Pollock as the voice of Scarecrow as well. He did pass away after this show, and cult actor Jeffrey Combs will take over the role in the new Batman Adventures for Scarecrow after this. He's a great Scarecrow.
Don't take me back there, please! Look at me, Batman. I'm shaking with fear.
Jeffrey Combs is he's a horror icon from the 80s. He was in...
What did he do?
Oh, God. I knew you were going to ask me this. Dan Reba told us about this on when he came on our show.
I've obviously deleted all the files from all of that. You know me.
I know, that was a while ago. He was in The Frighteners, but that's not what I'm thinking of. He was in Reanimator. That's what.
Okay. What, the main guy?
Herbert West, yeah.
Oh, so he's the main guy from Reanimator.
He's the main guy. He's the main guy from Reanimator, yeah.
Gotcha. I forget his name.
Herbert West is at the top of his class in medical school.
How can you teach such drivel? These people are here to learn, and you're closing their minds before they even have a chance. What are you?
He's brilliant, but a little weird.
Love Reanimator. I mean, I guess it's a cult film. I was going to say underrated. I guess
Reanimator? Hardly know her.
It's not a zombie film, but it's like zombie adjacent because it's obviously reanimating corpses and stuff like that. It's a fun time. Great to chuck on Halloween. I bet you've never seen it.
I've never seen it, so maybe I'll watch it this year.
It's fun, funny, and there's lots of great practical effects in it of headless people.
I've never seen The Frighteners either. I tried watching some of it, and then I just never went back to it, so I should watch that. Cause
I don't think I've ever seen The Frighteners.
I like Michael J. Fox, and it's directed, I've told you this before, it's directed by Peter Jackson, so that's worth a watch. It was like one of his first movies ever.
I've never seen that. I've obviously seen Brain Dead. I think we've had this exact conversation before.
I think we have. Anyway, this episode marks the last time Dr. Bartholomew is given any dialogue. The character was reduced to non-speaking cameos and future appearances in the DCAU. The naval vessel USS Halsey was presumably named after famed U.S. Navy Admiral Frederick Halsey of World War II. So
what did he do?
I'm guessing. I don't know. He was a Navy Admiral. That's all I got there. That was as far as the fact goes. You can Google that in your spare time. Nah. And for the remaining facts of this episode, these are taken all from our conversation with writer Robert N. Skier when he came on our podcast. He talked a lot about Lockup. So he explained to us that this episode's original title was Cage Without a Key, a double entendre for where Bolton wanted to put the prisoners, as well as the state of his own mind, which I think is a cool way of doing it. I like it being called Lockup. I think that, the debut episode works for his character being called that. But Cage Without a Key would have been a cool title as well. Sounds like a good, catchy title. Sounds a bit Bond, actually, as well. But
do you think Lockup is the best name for this character?
Well, That's funny you say that, because originally he wanted to call the character Deadbolt, if you remember.
That is such a better name!
I know. And with his real name being Jason Bolton, after Jason Bolt from Here Comes the Brides, apparently.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never seen that, but Deadbolt
Deadbolt.
is a good name.
Love
Yeah.
that name.
Yeah. I mean, Lockup's good, but yeah, Deadbolt, that's the name, right? Especially because he has all these locks, and like all of that. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But then Lockup, either or. I could take either or.
Deadbolt is just so cool.
The original pitch for this episode would have seen the Mad Hatter being taken to Arkham as opposed to Scarecrow at the beginning. Skier changed it to the Scarecrow because he's the master of fear, and if this guy's afraid, then whatever is inside Arkham is going to be the most frightening thing you've ever seen. Totally agree with that. Love that change. In the original script, when Robin went to investigate Lyle Bolton's apartment, he walked into the criminal's closet, which slammed shut behind him, trapping him there, leading to him quipping, "This will make a great headline. Boy Wonder gets outsmarted by closet," before exploding his way out. So a scene that was cut, but that was
Good
something he shared.
one for the audience of himself.
I mean, Robin was quipping enough in this episode. He didn't need another one. The original script contained a sequence in which Lockup started to piece together the connection between Batman and Bruce Wayne. The two of them are fighting, and Lockup looks at Batman and goes, "You think I don't know your secret? You think I don't know the relationship between you and Bruce Wayne? He's funding you. I know he's funding you." So Skier recalled that being cut, but he loved the idea that this guy was so twisted he could actually figure out the connection between Batman and Bruce Wayne, except for the vital connection that they're the same guy. It's kind of like an Iron Man, Tony Stark situation in the comics, which would have been cool. I think that would have been fun to add that, but yeah, not a true loss. And finally, a couple more here. The idea for Batman and Lockup's fight on a sinking ship was inspired by Great Expectations, and Lockup's personality.
I thought it was like Cape Fear.
It had some Cape Fear feel to it. You're right. And Lockup's personality was highly inspired by Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver, with the scene where he tips over the TV being lifted directly from that film. You are a massive Taxi Driver fan. How did you feel watching this episode, knowing that was now part of its storytelling?
Well, obviously the TV tipping over is a classic scene from Taxi Driver, as much as Are You Talking to Me?
Please don't do this to me. I love him.
But the thing I love about Travis Bickle is that he really didn't have a motive besides... well, he was racist, which is terrible. But he really didn't have a motive of... Like, he just wanted to stop bad guys. But he was being pulled in different directions. This is what I love about Taxi Driver. There's points where he could be a hero, which he is sort of at the end. And then there's points where he's nearly a villain, where he nearly assassinates, is it the president? Or, like, I can't remember, the mayor.
Mayor, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I love with the characters, because I feel like that's so real. It's just someone that's, like, so isolated and lonely that they want purpose and they just don't know which direction to go into it. He's also a fucking nutcase. So, like, but Lockup is pretty right-wing, because he says shit like, fucking, he was like, liberal media. Mm-hmm. Like, you could see that he wants to rule with like an iron fist and all that stuff. And I wouldn't say that Travis Bickle is like super right wing. I'd say that he's more just a lost guy. So
yeah, but you were saying like he's being pulled in different directions, and yes, he kind of like, yeah, with his right winged views, he does like focus on what's wrong with Gotham, but he sees himself as a good guy, right? Like, he sees himself as like a Batman.
All villains do.
Wow, do they?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't think the Penguin does, or I don't think.
Well,
Joker
they see
does.
themselves as being in the right, Well, Joker's crazy. Dude.
Yeah, Joker's crazy. He's the exception to the rule, I think. But yeah, okay, I see what you mean. But he truly thinks he's like, the hero that Gotham needs. Like, that's his view. Like, other villains don't actually think they're the hero of Gotham.
Travis Bickle doesn't see himself that way.
No, but yeah, he's being pulled in different directions. Like I said, it was first the inmates, then it was like the police and the mayor, and then the media was thrown in there. So it's not the same journey as Bickle, but I can see some of the threads being woven in there. Yeah, but I like that he is a total Punisher and Judge Dredd kind of combined together, like the law, but like, he has that Punisher vibe.
Definitely Judge Dredd. He's got the shoulder pads and the big chain. I never put two and two together. He is super Judge Dredd-like.
The law!
Yeah, he is. And like I said, a bit Punisher, like he likes torturing inmates and like torturing, not for information, granted it's for his own pleasure, which is such a twisted thing for his character to have. But it had some Punisher vibes to it. And I like how when someone's view of right and wrong makes them think they're doing good, like when they're actually the bad guy.
I feel like he came at a time when we just got like Venom as a new villain, so they like were like, here's this big lonely guy, Eddie Brock, and they're like, oh yeah, well, like here's this big lonely guy that's against like all this stuff, because Eddie Brock is like also like, oh, the world's against me, Peter Parker took my job, and it's the newspaper's fault that's all this happening. So there's some vague similarities there.
Yeah, I mean, he feels a little Spidey-esque as a villain. I could see him, but I could also see him being a DC villain to like the Flash, like easily see him as a Flash character, like using locks to try and stop the Flash or like explosive devices and stuff. And yeah, also like the Punisher, he even has a battle van, right? Like the Punisher from Spider-Man the Animated Series, he's got a battle van as well.
Battle van, flare, place it 200 feet above target being tracked.
Seems like this guy wants to light up my life.
It's crazy that, like, I thought he was just going to tow her away, which I thought would have been a good idea, but instead he's got, like, a tow truck that has a big claw that comes out and takes the car and, like, eats it into the car and sucks on it a little bit.
I thought someone was smart laying on the horn in that situation when she realized I can't escape, and that got Batman's attention.
Yeah, he was like, fuck, I didn't think about the horn.
It's also interesting that Bolton was awarded his job at Arkham by the Wayne Foundation, and Bruce even says, I thought he was the perfect man for the job. Like, you biffed it, Batman. You know, like
maybe on paper he's like, oh, I'm, well, you know what? Maybe Batman was like, I'm fucking tired of all these motherfucking villains breaking out all the time.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
I want to hang out. The new season of Dexter's out. It's back, baby. And it comes out, and I want to sit and watch it. What happens? The fucking bat signal comes through the window, and I gotta go stop another crime. If only there was someone also at Arkham that loved Dexter as much as me, and maybe was in the show.
Oh, yeah, right? He was. Yeah, oh, that's the connection. He was. Yeah, he was, yeah.
And I can keep an eye on them for me. He's the perfect man for the job. So, you're in season 2 of Dexter. I was, yeah. Love that show. Really looking forward to the new one coming out. You're hired. This is the guy. This is the guy.
I like torturing inmates. I really like torturing them.
What's that? I said I like...
when Dexter tortures people.
Yeah, no, he gets the job done. He gets the job a little bit more than I do, Don't go that far, but I like that he goes after the bad guys. That's all.
I go that far, though. I go that far.
Yeah, I would too if I was Dexter. Right? Wait. I want to kill people. Well, you can't kill him, but you can. I don't know. What I don't see, I don't know.
I just, like, you're telling me there were no signs of him being, like, a torturous maniac? Like, was he really that clean on paper?
He could be, sure. How, hey, buddy, how do the police get hired, am I right?
Oh, we're getting political.
Yeah.
And does no one else who works in Arkham know what he's doing to the inmates? Or do you think they do and they just don't care?
Maybe they're sick of them as well. Maybe it might have been like people needed that. Like they needed a stronger hand at that time, but obviously
I'm the hero that Arkham needs right now, not the one it deserves.
I do like the end, how it's like a bit Rorschach when he's in prison, where it's like, I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. I like that.
Yeah.
None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me.
Yeah, except for he's going to get messed with, and he's just going to be a big rat.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's got a big hallway monitor, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's going to be like, what are you doing out of your bed? I needed a shit. I needed to take a number 2. Your second one? Well, yeah.
It's 2 a.m.
Yeah. This is routine. You should know this by now. This is my routine.
Oh, Harley Quinn's escaping again. She's like, "What the hell, man? Shut up!" He changes
Harley's
his name.
escaping. Hey, guards! There's a file in her cake.
Do you think he judges all the guards, like how they do their jobs? They're like, "Shut the fuck up!" And he's like, "You're not doing that the right way. I wouldn't lock a door like that." They're like, "Shut up!"
I wouldn't lock a door like that. Oh, really? Would you not do that? Lock up.
Changes his name to "Shut the fuck up."
Lock up, more like shut the fuck up. Christ. Put him in a padded room and forget about him.
Yeah, put him with Maxie Zeus. We never see him again. They're both in the middle of nowhere.
That's his bunkmate. Like, whoa, the big fellow there, Toro. Is that one of the things from Greek?
Hercules.
Hercules.
Go Hercules.
Yeah. My son.
Toro Spanish.
It is?
Yeah.
Are you telling me?
What Greek is?
Hercules, you're here. Oh, fuck. I'm with you. I know. It's me, your dad. Probably embarrassed to share a bunk with me, son? Here, spot me. By the way, thinking of busting out of this joint tonight. You in? God! What the fuck, you goddamn rat? I should have sent you to Hades instead of Hades. Right? Is it the name and the place? I should probably learn this stuff. I really don't know it. Is Hades in Hades? I'm asking you, Locker. I don't fucking know.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. No, that's your name, apparently. I heard that one.
Oh, man. I also love that the ventriloquist was allowed to bring Scarface into the hearing as a witness statement for his testimony. Like, can you imagine seeing that in a court case? Like a guy with a fucking dummy giving the witness statement? I think that's only in Gotham you'd see that. I also like Bolton's realization that the inmates at Arkham weren't the problem with Gotham, but the authorities that run it. So that makes, like, they do a really good job of telling that very quickly, like, and making his motivation make sense in that moment. I thought that was good. Although I don't like Bruce taking him out by tilting a chair.
I do, because he's trying to act like he can't jump in there and Batman kick his ass, so he just finds a clever way to sort of mute the situation without being heavily involved. I think it's good.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Kick.
Shut the fuck up. Lock up. I was going to go with Deadbolt, but lock up.
I'm surprised that Bolton didn't face jail for torturing people as well. They were like, "You're fired, and out you go into the world now, you crazy maniac."
They would never put him in Arkham, ever. They would send him to a different mental institution. They wouldn't be like, the guy who went crazy in here is now an inmate. Fun, right?
Scarecrow, you're gonna be his bunkmate. He's like, what the fuck?
Like, and everyone in Arkham now is just like, haha, yeah, we got him now. I'm like, no, you're in more danger because now he can beat you up and not get fired. Like, he's like, what? I'm crazy. Like, he could probably kill a few of you guys now. So
yeah, and get away with it. Yeah,
watch out, Deadbolt. It's in the name.
Also, Lockup totally ruined Bruce's date with Summer Gleeson. I assume they were on a date. I know she was like getting some scoop, but I think he wanted.
Because he said
2 scoops.
Number 2. No, he said that there was like a merger going on, but I was like, she's just a news anchor. She isn't like the head of the news.
That's
company.
why I'm thinking there was something happening there. I think Lockup should be called Cockblock.
I'll give you. I'll show you a Wayne merger in the bedroom.
No, Cockblock, get out of here.
Cockblock. Then he's trying to flirt with her over there.
Such a cockblock.
He doesn't actually want to go over. He just wants to bang her.
The idea of this character just like totally ratting on everyone like a kid.
Going over everyone's dating profiles, and he's just like messaging people like, I just want you to know that the guy that you've been messaging does not like long walks on the beach and sunsets. He's just trying to get in your pants. Better lock it up.
He sends like lock emojis.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
But hey, if you're looking for a guy that does like long walks...
Oh yeah, he's totally that guy.
No, I'm serious. I do.
Yeah, you can lock this down if you want. You know what I'm saying?
He's just doing what they're doing. It's like, you're a piece of shit. You're such a hypocrite. You gotta lock it down.
He gets all the bondage equipment out. They're like, okay, now this
Yeah,
makes sense.
that's true, yeah. I'm also heavily into bondage. Like smacking out like a whip on his hand or the nightstick.
Cock up!
This ain't a nightstick.
You must be daddy.
What did you think of Bruce changing into the Batsuit in the revolving door in this episode?
A bit much. I mean, a security camera would be like, Bruce Wayne fell down, opened a suitcase, smoke came out, and then
Batman ran
to
out.
Batman.
Yeah. Not related, though.
Bruce is being shown that. He's like, that's weird. Like, the thing is that I was so scared that I shit my pants a little bit, and it really stunk. So, luckily, I was just in a meeting for this new air freshener that just opens when you open a suitcase, but it's a prototype, so it just went everywhere. And I went, oh no, I'm suffocating. If only there was a hero like Batman available. And there was. Batman was at the meeting as well. It was his idea that he was pitching to me. And then I had to go clean up, and Batman was there, and that's what happened.
So you cleaned up in the suitcase? Because you didn't leave.
No, I left.
But we would have seen you.
This is why there's no in improv. Way to end the scene, guy.
Did I cock it up?
You did. Way to cock block the scene.
Wasn't very good.
I'm tired.
But Kate, keep it in. That was great. I love seeing him when he's like, I'm going for a joke. I don't know where I'm going yet. And this is my
brother
landing.
Bounces off of it, and he goes, hey, how about we crash this plane? Big time.
I did like how Lockup wanted to team up with Batman at first. Like, he's like, you apprehend them, I lock him away. I thought that was a cool...
Felt very, I know it came after this, but it felt very Green Goblin in the Spider-Man movie. Like,
oh yeah,
like, you should team up with my crazy eyes. What do you think?
That also got me thinking, like, who would you like to see Lockup team up with the most if it was like a character in Beataz?
Well, who's another character that has a full sense of justice in Batman?
I was trying to think. Two-Face is the only one that has, like, some sort of justice system background.
Yeah, but he leaves everything to chance, so there's no justice in chance.
But that could be a good combo with Lockup, because, like, those personalities are going to clash. Or you could go brute strength, just Bane and Lockup, like two big beefy dudes.
A tag team?
yeah, they're tag team champs, baby. That would be awesome. That's like Kane on Undertaker.
I was going to say, that's the what are they called? The Brotherhood of Destruction, or the Brothers of Destruction, whatever.
They'd be pretty fucking unstoppable. Imagine Lockup on Venom. God damn, that'd be crazy.
I like that. He's like, I'm going to hook you up.
Yeah,
lock up.
Literally. I'm going to lock it up.
From now on, you're called Deadbolt because it's way cooler.
I thought also if you wanted to go with like a cool combo, you could do like Killer Croc and Lockup, like Croc and Lock. That could be a fun
Give me
little
the
combo.
old Croc and Lock, baby.
Or Clock King. I didn't even think about that. Clock and Lock.
Yeah, there's someone that wants. He's like, I too have been dwindled by stupid bureaucrats.
Mayor Hill.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The Clock and the Lock.
Yeah.
I'm the brains. He's the brawn.
Yeah, that could be good. I like
Lock
that.
them up.
Clock it up. It's time.
It's time to lock them up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not that good.
Is that bondage equipment?
Yeah, I'm not really into that. I'm quite conservative. I've never even had a wank before. Really?
Check out my nightstick.
It's not a nightstick.
It's also funny to me that Bullock shows up in this episode, doesn't even check the crime scene for clues. He's like, well, that guy got away, and he just leaves. And Batman's like, all right, I'll just casually pick up this evidence then, left behind by Bolton.
You got this one. He's the costume freaks in your bag, baby.
I'm gonna go bust some crackheads and score.
Also, like, the guy that's gigantic and wants to lock people up is clearly the dude that just got fired, all right? We all know that it's the Bolt.
I know. Yeah.
It ain't Usain Bolt.
Robin also throws a lot of sass at Batman by saying another fine villain brought to you by the Wayne Foundation, which I thought was interesting for him to throw that.
Fine villain for my collection.
He also cracks another poorly timed joke later when they're like with the parking clamp on the Batmobile. And I just thought, like, has he been taking sarcasm lessons or something from Alfred? Like, all of this sass all of a sudden.
Forget to pay a parking ticket?
The way Batman looks at him each time when he makes those jokes, though, I'm like, is he contemplating, like, taking him back to the circus or something? Like, he's like, you're going way too far in this episode.
He returns Robin to the circus. This is a faulty child. I would like to return it, please. You can't return a child. What? No, I can't.
I have the receipt right here.
I didn't even pay for him, so technically, you know. Well, I guess it's been more than 30 days, but still.
Is he gonna, like, leave him on the side of the road like a dog?
Go on. Yeah. Oh, look at the monkey in the cage. Go to the monkey in the cage. Quick, Alfred, drive. It breaks down. Like,
Lockup's like, they're trying to get away.
He's abandoning you. He's trying to abandon you. Fucking lock up.
Shut the fuck up. I love that Batman is when he swings down in front of the bat signal and walks towards Bullock, and he's a bit in shadow, but I like how he lands and goes, Commissioner?
Commissioner? I lit the signal, bats.
I just think it's a really cool Batman-esque scene. And Batman also does another reveal in a room when someone mentions how good their security is. We haven't seen that since The Laughing Fish. And how long do you think him and Robin were behind those curtains, just like waiting for that perfect line for someone to mention the security? Like, Robin's like, now? And he's like, no, we have to wait.
It's gotta be really, really cool. This is part of your training. I'll let you choose the line, but I swear, if you fuck this up, you are going back to the circus for real. Big time.
Someone needs to turn on the TV. Now? No! That's the worst
TV?
time.
He also gets like it wrong as well. I don't know what they would say. It's just something like, it's like bats in the belfry. And he's like, and Robin's like, what now? It's like, well, yeah, obviously now. He said bats.
And they're like,
I'm a Robin. Why did we let you choose? You should not be a Robin. You should be, I don't know, baby bat, fruit bat, big bat,
a rat.
A rat. Fine, the bat and the rat.
Bat and the rat. They're long gone by the time that this conversation has ended. I also like Lockup's abandoned battleship prison. I think that's a cool base for him to have. Although, is his plan to hold Gordon and like all of his captives in the prison cell until they die of old age?
Yeah,
like,
that's
is that
life sentence.
So is he just going to take care of them for their entire life?
Food.
And like change their bedpans and like... That's not a great
like,
gig.
Oh, fuck, I have to do all those other things. He's like, I like just doing the locking up part.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just going to kill him.
Yeah. I'll make them do all that shit.
He also just... I love that. He loves locking them up and then he's like, that's job done. They just die of starvation.
Yeah, they're like, we're hungry. What? Well, you can get food from the cafeteria. We're on a boat. Our arms are strapped to the wall. You're going to have to spoon feed us. Take out all right? Killer Crocs, Killer Wings. Or you're gonna have to hold the drumstick up to my. All right, I'm gonna get some big straws and a big chum bucket. You all get to sip on the chum. All right, well, you're gonna have to wipe us up when we go.
Your poo bucket. Your poo bucket.
My name's Lockup, not Wipe Up. Christ! All right, you're all free to go. This was not very well thought out. That sentence.
I gotta get some new prisoners. I also thought that the robotic strands of spaghetti that came out and grabbed Robin were just so strange to me. I was like, why are those on a... Like, the canon Batman situation makes sense. You know, like, he almost got taken out by a fucking battleship cannon, but the spaghetti robot arms made no sense.
I just feel like there's not enough of this character that we know that he's, like, really good with locks and tech and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I know he was away for, like 6 months or whatever, but not enough time to become an expert in that, you know?
What is he, like, Gerard Butler in that movie? What's it called? Oh, I can't remember, where he, like, his family's killed and the murderer gets off and then he, like, builds all these devices that kill people. Like, the lady picks up the phone and like...
Law-abiding citizen.
That just
came back into my brain. Where
job.
the fuck
That's
did
the
that
name
come
of that
from?
movie, yep.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Why is that in my head? Do you know what I mean? Like, of all the information, I don't need that in my brain. But anyway, the episode made me laugh when Lockup and Batman were like, Batman was chasing him. Lockup jumped off, or he like fell off the bridge, and he landed on a dinghy, and he like bounced perfectly on the dinghy and got on his feet, and Batman followed and like swan dived. And I was like, that is a risky thing for Batman to do, because that was so lucky that happened to Lockup. It may not happen again. Like, Batman just did it and he fucking splatted straight on the fucking deck. I thought that would work.
Oh, fuck. This really hurts. Alfred. Oh, sir, what's the matter? I fell off a big head. Tom, I'm all broken. Oh, dear, sir. I think I sent you someone. Robin didn't help me at all. We'll send him back to the circus in the morning, sir.
I think that's for the best.
Hey, can I have some? You want some soup, sir? Oh, I'm okay. Not that bad.
There was a moment where I thought Batman actually died, though, as he was pushed off the boat, and you hear the sound of him hitting something like solid off screen, and I was like, oh, damn, is Batman okay? Like, you just hear him go, ah, thump, and then he's just like, on the edge of the boat.
Classic old joke.
I thought him fighting Lockup in the rain on the boat was the like coolest part of this episode.
Cape Fear to me.
Yeah, that is very Cape Fear. And when he says, I was born to fight your brand of order, I was like, fuck yeah, you were, Batman. Like, there was so much conviction in Kevin Conroy there when he says that. I really liked that line.
We could have rid Gotham of the fools in City Hall and the police department. We could have made our own order.
I was born to fight your brand of order.
And it felt a little Titanic when the ship was going down, too.
What,
like,
just because the ship's going down?
Yeah, but it just felt
like
that
in Titanic when the ship's going down. Yeah, that's the whole point of that fucking movie.
Batman's on a floating door, and he's like, no, there's no room for you, lock up.
Actually, I think you'll find that Titanic came out after this. 1997. My brother pee-peed in his pants when he went to go see that movie because he didn't want to miss a second of it because he liked it so much.
I didn't. It was so long. But it wasn't so much missing the movie. Is that there was a guy that we had empty chairs everywhere, and there was a guy that sat at the end of our aisle, and for some reason I didn't want to walk by him and disturb his movie
Mama must have been
experience.
intimidated, right? She's there with two young kids.
Yeah,
seeing a movie alone, and a strange man sits in the same aisle. If I was our mom, I'd be like,
a few chairs away from us.
This is like scary.
Yeah, an empty cinema. And in America, you don't buy your seat and like it's assigned. You can sit wherever the fuck you want to sit. So that guy chose to sit next to us. Might be different now, but not in 1997. Anyway, that's why I pissed my pants.
I pissed my pants on purpose at the WB store when we went to go visit America in 1996 because I really wanted to play this art game where you get to draw like Bugs Bunny, and the fucking kid in front of me was taking ages, and I really had to piss, so I just pissed my pants, and then I played the art game and it was shit. And then I went to my mom and was like, I pissed myself. She's like, what? Like, she's like, oh, for fuck's sake. So she's like, all right, well, buy you some stuff.
You're 28.
I was 6. I remember I got Tasmanian Devil shorts out of it, though, and they were pretty cool. I wore them for many years.
Nice. Well, those are our experiences of pissing in our pants. Back to the episode.
That's the last time I pissed my pants. Not the last time I shit my pants. That was in this year. Won't be telling that story on the pod, though.
I was there.
You were?
I was there. Yeah, from one of them I was when we went to that Comic-Con and we went outside for a cigarette and you're like, I think I just shit myself.
Yeah, but I didn't shit my pants. And that was last year.
Oh, all right. Well, whatever.
That's when I thought I shit my pants. But I didn't.
I was there.
Turns out if you drink too much whiskey, you might shit your pants. It's a hard fact of life that I found out recently. So that's why Diet Dr. Pepper is on the menu, because I don't want to poop my pants. Anyway, moving on.
Not a sponsor. Lockup uses the bat cuffs on Batman and almost Indiana Jones him in the boat propeller, which I thought when he was like pushing Batman's face in, I felt that. I was like, damn, this is quite the fight. And Batman uses his magician skills to escape the cuffs in the water and brings an unconscious Lockup out of the water. And Robin's like, he's got to teach me that trick someday or whatever he says. And I'm like, what trick? Like, what did he do there? You know what I mean? Like, he just got out of the handcuffs and knocked out Lockup, I guess, in the water. Do you have any theories?
Handcuffs. That's the trick.
I guess, yeah, that's true. But Robin,
you don't find that impressive? Yeah, they don't get out of handcuffs in the circus, bud.
They don't do some sort of escape act or something like that?
No, that is a magician's show, not the circus.
Okay. Well, there's no in in the circus. So at the end, Lockup is locked up in Arkham with all the other maniacs. We never see or hear from him again. And as you said, it had a real Rorschach feel, but mostly he's just going to be the local rat for everyone that works at Arkham. And that's the end of this episode. So we go straight into our top 3, which is Almost Got Him, Joker's Favorite, The Laughing Fish. Does this replace any of those episodes for you?
No, and I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to enjoy it as well.
Oh, okay. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So what would you rate this out of 10?
I would rate it a 7.9 out of 10.
Oh, damn. Okay. I went a solid 8.9 out of 10. I still like this episode and think it has a lot going for it.
It was okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was better than... I mean, I felt like this with Holly's Holiday. I didn't think Holly's Holiday was all
amazing.
That.
Great episode.
Wasn't my cup of tea. But Fit Check, your favorite. Bolton wears an Arkham Guard uniform at the start. Bruce wears a black suit and tie at the hearing. Harley, Scarecrow, Ventriloquist, and Scarface all wear their little Arkham inmate uniforms. I like how Scarface had a little Arkham inmate uniform as well. Like, they literally had to make that for him, you know?
Well, otherwise he wouldn't be an inmate, would he?
It's true. Mayor Hill wears a blue bathrobe with blue and white PJs. I thought he looked the business in that getup. And Bolton wears an Arkham inmate uniform at the end. And that's Fit Check. That's all you get for your little phone time check whilst I do the Fit Check. Do you want to know what we're reviewing next?
Boy, do I.
Do you?
No.
Oh, well, it's a Joker episode. We haven't seen the Joker in a while. It's the last Joker episode of Batman the Animated Series. It is Make 'em Laugh.
Make 'em laugh.
Do you know what that's about?
Making them laugh.
It has to do with a comedy stand-up in Gotham. Do you remember any of this?
Is this all? I think I saw a spoiler because when we finished this episode, I believe it was like Condiment King and all that stuff next. So
it is, yeah. Condiment King makes his first debut in the next episode for whatever it is, like 2 minutes. But I haven't seen this episode in a while. It's a Joker episode that I always enjoy, but not one that I used to revisit a lot on rewatches. So looking forward to that. So you can come back next week to hear our thoughts on Make 'em Laugh.